Hello folks, so I'm going to do today's daily candle while I'm out for a walk. It is a glorious afternoon. The sky is the brightest, deepest shade of blue. Is there anything quite like going for a walk on a glorious winter's day? I love the summer and I love the autumn, but on those winter days where the air is snapping and crackling with a kind of crispy, frosty freshness, oh, just love it on that low winter sun, especially as it starts to go down in the sky and the sky fills up with colour. All just so beautiful. So the reason for all these poetical thoughts about the colour of the sky is that I was thinking today about the amount of Christmas carols that don't actually say a massive amount about the Christmas story, but somehow give you that really beautiful, evocative sense of the natural world at Christmas time and through the winter time. Thinking especially, obviously, of In the Bleak Midwinter. Do you ever look out the window on a really grey, miserable winter's day and think, oh, in the bleak midwinter, frosty wind mid-moon. That's so atmospheric, isn't it? And we all love those glorious days, especially a day like that where you can just listen to the frosty wind moaning as it howls around the house. But if you get to just stay inside and light the fire, oh, there's nothing nicer. Good old King Wenceslas, of course, looking out on the feast of Stephen when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Have you ever gone out on a really snowy day and been the first person to plant a footprint into freshly fallen snow? And that is always the line that goes through your head, deep and crisp and even. That's just gorgeous. But the line, I don't know why this one is just quite so evocative, but I just absolutely love it. From the holly and the ivy, the line goes, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer. And there's just something about that just brings to life this kind of Christmassy, snow-covered world, a forest with snow resting on the branches and the deer running and the woodland creatures scurrying in the undergrowth and the birds circling overhead and munching away on the ripe red berries. It's a very old-fashioned, very sort of medieval kind of imagery, but somehow at Christmas that all just seems to fit. And then the chorus ends with the playing of the merry organ and sweet singing in the choir. You just get this beautiful kind of word picture of a little stone country church with a old organ creaking into life and the congregation joining to raise their voices in song. It's all just so quintessentially Christmassy. So oh gosh, look at that sunshine, look at the sky, look at the blue of that sky. Beautiful. So when you're out for a walk on a day like this, I think that's that sense that I get from some of those carols, even when they're not talking about the specifics of Bethlehem and mangers and all the rest of it. Sometimes when they're just describing the glory of God visible, bursting from his handiwork all around us, there's a sense of worship in that, a sense of light in a dark world, a sense that even in the depth of winter, in the darkest days of the year, the majesty of God, the beauty of his handiwork, the glory of the world around us are worthy of worship.